You ain't gonna believe this, but it's time for Wild Wings 2 by Fidgel, Mrs. Givemaker. Today we're gonna finish the Echo Chamber Dungeon. Ugh. And boy, do I have egg on my face. Because I misunderstood the purpose of that room with the 4 switches in it. I thought it was some kind of sequence puzzle. But turns out each of the switches has a symbol on it which corresponds to one of the doors. That's why it seems most of the doors are locked. I'm gonna use some Ruridia sap. Yeah, bet you thought I forgot all about that stuff. Oh, I only have 2. Oh well. So that's locked. Apparently there's a symbol that corresponds to that door. I don't know, I can't see it. Not entirely clear. That was also locked. How about this gate? Was this a locked door? I ain't so sure. How about this one? Oh, this one's unlocked now. Okay. The ones that say U, or... Oh, well, we've got a pile up. Oh, well. Oh, I'm not allowed to fight him with the sap on. Because I have to wait. I have to waste it. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Tiger moths. Wouldn't have asked for anything less. Look at all the different doors. I have to go around this whole place and check for every single one with every single combination of switches. That's some classic padding. Classic dungeon padding. Good job, Fidgel. You've padded this dungeon like a master of padding. Like a pad master. I promote you to Chief of Padding. Well, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I don't feel like fighting. I'm gonna run away. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting that. So I'm going away for a short vacation today. Which means it's use up all the groceries in the house. So that's a fun time. Today for breakfast I had 2 eggs and coffee. Because the eggs are perishable. And that's all I have. Gotta eat your perishables. Gotta eat them up. Okay, I remember this room. I think the first time I came through this area, I had the circle switch already chosen. Of course, at that time I didn't know what the switches were for. So I'm gonna go back and choose a different one. I think I'll do the swirly switch next. I'll do the one with the 6. The 6 on it. What sucks the most? Is I'm out of juice. So I went to the convenience store. I bought some blueberry aloe. I also wanted to buy an ice cream sandwich, I was like, no, I'm just about to do a Wild Wings too. I don't want to be stuck eating an ice cream sandwich. Don't want to be stuck with that on my plate. Well, that was foolish. There's some A+ padding. Okay, this door's open. I got Tiger Moth and it was super. I'm not even sure what I have to do with all the stone pieces once I even have them all. Maybe that gate opens? I didn't notice a symbol associated with that gate. So maybe it's special? Maybe it is. I'm sure glad that, yeah, that gate, it probably opens up once I have all the stone pieces. Damn, this place is thick. Not thick like Sheila, but I mean it's thickly populated with enemy encounters. There's a 6. Oh! Another pointless puzzle. Fuck off. Oh my god. Oh. Is there any rhyme or reason? Or is... Okay. Not sure I earned that, but... I guess I beat the puzzle. I feel kind of bad. You know, I feel kind of down. Okay, no, there's nothing up there. That's just the save point spot. I hope I remember to go in that door, because that's a circle door. In fact, I think there's a U door that I missed. If I run out of places to go, I'll hit the U switch again and then go back and explore the whole place again. Now I'm going to hit the switch with the 2 slashes on it. It's going to be great. Going to have a lot of fun hitting those switches. Lots of good fun. Lots of children's laughter. The music of children will bring light to the world. Juicy mosquitoes. Juicy mosquitoes. I almost didn't win. What a fantastic accomplishment. And Sirocco didn't even get a turn. chump. A gate. It's locked. Lockpick doesn't work. What does work? Anything? Any secret surprises in here? I guess not. Oh, I sure won that. Alright. Doors with 2 slashes on them. There's one. Everybody work hard. Why did I choose icicles? I already know that icicles doesn't do shit. Cool. What the? Oh no. A trap! Well, maybe the key in this room is just to defeat all the bad guys. So that's what I will do. You know what I like? Cheesecake. But only in very small amounts. Smaller than the portions served at restaurants. They always give you way too much cheesecake. Why do they think any person can eat that much cheesecake? Cool. Marina, you'd better heal some bitches. Anything to find with flying? No. Oh well, I'll just kill the last guy. Sirocco needs a mosquito. Yeah, that's it. A mosquito. I do still feel kind of OP for this dungeon, however, just blowing my nose. I beg your pardon. These things happen. Considering the amount of backtracking and padding there is in this dungeon, and there's so many enemies, I'm kind of thankful that I can get battles over with so quickly. I think it might be a bit on the frustrating side. So did I actually get the stone piece out of here? I can't remember. I have 3 stone pieces. Can't remember if I found one yet in the 2 slash doors. Okay. Bubbles! That was reasonable, I guess. Okay, there's a slashity slash door. Whoa, oh, oh, what? Okay, this is a guess the right way across. Is there... Do you just have to guess and check? Or is there a clue to tell you how? I guess it's just guess and check. Okay, found that one. I win! I got the rainbow potion. Cool. You might say I can rainbow anything. Whoa! I want to fight one guy. Oh well. I can kill them fast. Didn't kill them fast. Man. You know what I like about going on vacation? It's an excuse to eat lots of shit that you wouldn't normally eat, like cheesecake, chips, hamburgers, fried chicken. Okay. So I only have 3 of the stone pieces, so it's pretty clear I missed something. I guess I'm gonna have to start over. I really want to sap these guys away as well, but I only have 1 more Viridia sap. Guess I might as well use it. No, fuck you! I said escape. Guess I could buy some more Viridia sap. It's probably not expensive. Especially at this point of the game. My pockets are probably overflowing with cash. Okay, I'm gonna redo the circle. Now, were there any circle doors back this way? No, I think there's only the horseshoe door. Oh, there is this circle door. Aha, I've never been in here. Oh, great, thanks to the Viridia sap. That's just juicy beetles. Okay, now I can't leave. They're gonna stay there, aren't they? They're gonna stay stuck. Oh, cool, I got past them. So, circle doors. More like circle jerk. Get it? That was a sexual joke. All the children like sex jokes. I can't finish my spam. Getting all these fury scrolls, what do those do even? Tum-de-tum, what is a Fury Scroll? It attacks the enemy with a barrage of fireballs. I'm not in the habit of using scrolls. You know what, should I leave the dungeon and go buy a bunch of Viridia sap? It might make this less frustrating. Just trying to pick your way past all these guys. No, nothing up here, I knew it. I'll save it anyway. Any old how. I want to cough up my own tongue. Did I already go this way? No, I went down, I think. That's a circle door. Whoa, and I haven't been in here. Oh. He went down without a fuss. Wings. Orbs. Why don't I use those orbs? Dick is falling behind in the strength department. Strength increased by 10. And Chinook needs more defense. Defense did increase by 10. Okay, so what we need is more circle doors. More like circle jerk. Get it? Do you get the joke? It's dirty humor. It's very dirty. Did I go down already? I'm rapidly running out of patience. Who am I kidding? I'm already out of patience. If I had more sap, I would use it. You did remember to bring the Viridia sap, didn't you? Okay. So, my next idea is that... Is that a circle door? Yes, it is. I think I've already been in here, though. Yeah, what's the deal with this room? Oh! Whoa! I never thought to try flying. Silly. What a silly thing. Sometimes I like to scratch the records. Yeah, I might as well just fight through all these guys. Just get it done. Oh. Oh. Oh my. I'm glad he's dead. Children deserve everything. Except if they're little shits. So what's in the news today? I don't know. I stopped reading the newspaper because, last little while I had to read up for my driving test. That's what I was doing with all my reading time. Who cares? The news doesn't even matter. Okay, Fisher Scrolls are great. But what I want to find is the last stone orb so I can... or stone piece or whatever you want to call it. Because I want to finish this dungeon. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the horseshoe switch back on. It was already on when I loaded up the game today, but this was before I understood what the switches were doing. Might as well just kill this guy. So I'm going to put it back to the horseshoe, and then do one more run around to check all the horseshoe doors, because I'm sure that I've missed one. My God. Oh, I see. He's moving into the square that's right in front of me. So to get past him, I actually want to go down and then left. Okay, change of plans. I'm actually going to leave the dungeon and go buy some Viridius sap. A bit late in the game, but better late than never. Okay, well guess what? Nobody... Oh my God. I hit the broken cutscene by accident. When's the last time I saved? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, this is the worst day. Maybe Fidgel has fixed that broken cutscene by now, but you know what? I didn't update the project. So I don't know. Let's see how many stone pieces I have. I have 3. Okay, so I think... Okay, so here's what happened. I went up to Clinch in Treehaven. He doesn't sell Viridius sap. And then... So I'm like, oh, who does sell Viridius sap? And I went to the Canon Guild, talked to every single person there, and none of them sell Viridius sap. Then, for some reason, I had this impression that Clinch in Land of the Fireflies had a much bigger selection. So I went all the way over there and talked to him, and he doesn't sell Viridius sap. So I guess nobody sells Viridius sap. It's just not something that's for sale. And that makes me sad. So then I came all the way back, and as you can see, I blundered into the broken cutscene and had to abandon the game and load from a save. So I think in this version of the game I haven't yet checked all the circle doors, but I'm not going to bother because I know that I won't find what I'm looking for, which is the last stone piece. So I'm going to look at all the horseshoe doors again. Here's one. I already got whatever was in here. Don't think there's any point in going back towards The entrance. Do I have any sap left in this save file? I do not. That would be too easy. That would be simply too easy. How about this room? Guessing I got this room already, probably. Yep. But yeah, now I remember. This is the room where I got pinned down by the enemies because I had sap on and oh, very well, I'll kill these guys. Well, that went pretty good. You know who I hate? Ganondorf. I mean, what's his problem? I feel like an idiot. Ten drinks later. You know who I hate? Ganondorf. There's a horseshoe door. I think I might have already gone in this one. Yes, I seem to remember this room. Yes, I see an open chest up there. Okay. Unless I find a horseshoe door over at the side, which I forgot, I'm out of ideas. Oops, I touched a guy. Now I got AIDS. Okay, this is the last horseshoe door. Pretty sure I've already gone in there. But we'll see. Oh right, it's this weird place. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Maybe you only in fact need 3 stone pieces? Truth is, I don't know what to do with them once you have them. Like these locked gates, they don't seem to have a symbol associated. So how do you unlock them? Well, guess what, children? After complaining bitterly to the creator, he has pointed me in the right direction to figure out, what am I doing? I don't want to fight these guys, I want to escape. Did you know that's a doorway? I didn't know that. It ain't clear at all. A plate of fruit. Box of spears. Used potions. And an emerald. The first guest, clearly driven by intense hunger, went straight for the meal line. The knight, standing in front of the peasant, exclaimed on the greediness of the guest. Meanwhile, the Count remained occupied with his collection of precious stones, sitting far to the back. The Queen, standing in front of the knight, carried spectacular apparel, rivaling the marvel of the Count's gem hoard. The humble peasant was quite ill and felt no appetite for supper, instead ingesting his medication. With so much food remaining, the king found it hard to contain his own greediness. The king and count, being good friends since their early years, remained tethered in camaraderie. Okay. Shit! So we have to figure out what order they're in, and then which one they all are. I'm gonna use pencil and paper. God damn it, so many things in life I should be taking care of, but instead I'm sitting here playing Wild Wings 2. Okay, so the first guest. Well, we don't know who the first guest is yet. The knight is in front of the peasant. Neither of them are first. Meanwhile, the count is at the back. Okay. So I think we know that the count is at the back. Queen is in front of the knight, who is in front of the peasant. And the king is friends with the count, so I think the king is next to the count. I guess the first guest doesn't have a role or a title. That would make the queen second, and the knight third, and the peasant fourth. Okay, so the first guest is obviously at the food. Da da da. The count is doing something with his stones. I guess that's the emerald, maybe. And the queen has spectacular apparel, so I guess that's also the emerald. And the peasant is medication. And the king is also at the food, I guess. What about the knight? Well, I guess just on account of being a knight, he's at the spears. Okay, let's see if I've got this shit figured out. Yes, that's right. Is that it? Did I win? How do I know if I've won? Something's supposed to happen automatically? Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe this counts as the front, so that's the first guest. That's the queen. That's the knight. That's the peasant. That's the king. And that's the bitch. There we go. Something happened. Maybe that unlocked the gate that was locked. Alright, now we're making some progress. Still locked. What did that change? Now I have to look around the entire place again. Are you sure nothing actually changed in here? I guess not. Okay, so here's the question. Should I go down to the bottom floor or up to the first floor? I guess I'm going down. And I hope whatever changed wasn't inside one of the small rooms, because that means I have to check every single room on every single switch setting again, just like the Ocarina of Time Water Temple. Let me tell you. Let me list the reasons why everyone hates that temple. Number one reason is it's not apparent that the long shot is the special item that you're going to get. You can in fact make it all the way to the end of the dungeon, and the only thing that's left to do is hook shot across the final gap and get to the boss room. But of course, the final gap is too long, because you need the long shot for that. But it's not apparent how much longer it is, because when you open up your long shot, when you go to aim it, it puts you in a first person, and so you can't tell really. It's like, are you just barely not reaching it? It's not apparent that you are in fact significantly short, and so what the hell did the statue puzzle do? What the fuck did that do? Don't tell me I have to go off screen again to figure out what that did. All video games are boring trash. So, there it is. I needed to get some help, but turns out this here is the gate that gets opened by the statue puzzle. Furthermore, now I have the 4 stone pieces. I have to figure out what do I do with them. Like, what do I do with them? Is this just magically unlocked now? As you can see, I put Dick and Chinook back in the party. Get some more experience for them. I'm gonna keep Marina around for her Ply All, though. Now the question is, where do I go? I kind of think I'm gonna go to the entrance room, because there aren't really any big centerpiece rooms in this dungeon other than I guess the entrance room and maybe the switch room. So it is not exactly clear what do I do with the stone pieces. Ooh, okay. I hate video games because they suck and they're boring. Okay, nothing in the entrance room. Don't see anything to do here. fuck else am I gonna take these stone pieces? Maybe that wall behind the save point on the bottom floor? Really don't want to have to check all the small side rooms again. That will be so tedious. Why am I fighting these guys? I should just get out of here. A strange mark is carved into the wall. It almost looks like it's missing pieces. Well, guess what? I've been checking the center position of the strange mark all along because it's the center of the mark and never got a reaction, never got a description. Nothing ever happened. So I did not realize. But oh well, I can sense something or someone beyond this door. I should make sure I'm ready. We've never come face to face with this one yet. So I think in my party, I'm gonna take out Dick and put in Joseph. That sounds like a nice boss battle party setup. Whoa, potent ply. That looks pretty good, but it sure costs a lot. Here we go. Keep your eyes on the screen. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Huh. Yo. What? Hey, doesn't this guy look kinda like you, Shady? What do you mean? I don't know. It's just weird. Is this a member of the Machinators that Frida was talking about? Humph. I should have known this is what Blackheart was going on about. Blackheart? So you must be... I am Brassneck. I have been wandering for many long months now. This is where the journey has taken me. Into the bowels of our history, and then facing you. Just as it should be. Another loony spouting out nonsense. When is it going to end? Trust me when I say that all of this is nothing more than destiny. From the day you were born, Shade Silverwing, a web was weaved by our very own Nocturna. And it was this web that was crafted for you. There is a point in your own journey that will finally reach a close, but it is not yet here. You still have much to do. This is what I have observed by the two of us standing here at this moment. And now it is her will that we fight. Look, although you give me a strange vibe, we just want to get this over with. So if you're going to fight back, then come at us already. We know how dangerous you all are and what you are planning. It is only appropriate that I face your fury here and now. Throw everything you have learned at me. Do not hold back. Oh. Oh. Fight. $208, yo. kind of think regular attacks are the thing to go do. Let's try lanceting him. Nothing. Wow. Regular attacks are definitely the best. Except for Chinook and Joseph. Yeah, let's put all allies attack up. Great. And let's hasten too. Okay, this guy doesn't seem to have any offensive moves. Wow. I'm really powerful. Holy cow. Tome of Well-Being. That's it then. Shade Silverwing, to see you as powerful as you are now, it brings tears to my eyes. If only I could have seen you grow. If only I was with you all those times. What are you talking about? I don't blame you for not recognizing me. It has been so long that it even took me a minute to realize who you were. I am Cassiel, your father. Gah! What? Making a sudden claim like that? It's almost ridiculous. But wait, he does look a lot like you, Shade. Hold on a minute. Isn't Chinook Shade's brother in the original books? So how come Chinook isn't being all like, it's my daddy too? Could it really be? After all this time? It has been a long, grueling search, and here we meet him without making an attempt. Do you understand now? All of this is destiny, crafted meticulously by our goddess. Blackheart trapped me deep within our own historical chambers, and she knew you would come my way. I already know of your quest to stop Goth and the Machinators. While I tried to secede long ago, they were always tailing behind me. There was no escape. It was the same with Blackheart and Half-Eye. You're really my dad? Hey, I think Shade has a new expression. Oh, I know this is difficult to take in, especially right now. How long have you been searching for me? I mean... Looking back, it hasn't been that long, but boy, does it not feel that way. It doesn't matter how long we've been looking, Mr. Cassiel. We've gone through hell and back getting Shade around. We've scoured nearly the entire world trying to track you down. Is that so? I can tell from how strong you have grown. Shade, you and your friends are a very formidable force. Words alone cannot express how proud I am to see you the way you are. But I understand completely if you are upset with me. Upset? Shade! I think that might have been an understatement. Why did you do it? Why did you leave? Why did you leave Mom alone? There were a couple reasons, Shade. Firstly, as you now know, I was bound to the machinators even before your birth. The others always had a knack for approaching at the worst times possible. I could not let them intervene, nor could I put you or your mother in danger. I thought they would leave me be, as I have reported my wife's condition, but it was evident that they cared little. I should have known better. The second reason is because I was deathly afraid of fatherhood. I did not feel prepared to take on such responsibility. While I greatly detested their interrupting our transition to parenthood, at the same time I found an opening. I realized too late that I was not prepared to be a father. But is anyone really? So when you got together with Miss Ariel, you didn't think about the consequences? I suppose you are right. I didn't think about it as much as I should have. Maybe I was capable all along, but let fear get to me. Either way, I made a horrible mistake leaving you two behind. But still, to see you strong and well brings me great comfort. I've always known Ariel was strong enough to pull through. I would almost say she might have been better off without me. You... Is this all underwhelming? In all honesty, I don't believe I deserve to see either of you. But to hear that you and your friends have been searching for me, even with all that is happening in the backdrop, it causes me to feel pity for you, my son. Shut up! Shut up! Don't call me that! Humph. Well, Shade, I don't see any reason for him to lie. Perhaps give it time to sink in. Right now, there is something I want to know from you, Cassio. You mentioned that Blackheart trapped you in here. Do you know their current whereabouts? I know that she is nearby. She would not leave in this moment. In this moment? I do not know what she plans, but I do know what her true alliance is. Is Blackheart? Hmm? Blackheart is Frida, isn't she? Yes. My goddess. I am surprised you just now realized this, especially with all the activity and their growing presence. I'm sure that Blackheart has other intentions aside from what Silas and Goth are planning. Even I am not fully sure of what they are. We should locate her. I am done running away. Shade, I wish there were a more appropriate moment in which we could catch up. But we are lacking time. I'm sure that once all of this is through, we can try to fix things between us. And for everyone else, I cannot guarantee that Frida will be her usual self. Like Half-Eye and I, she has been reintegrated into the group and is at risk. Prepare yourselves. I will meet you all outside of the chamber. End of the game. Game over. Oh dear. It appears the event to exit this room is broken. It doesn't work with spacebar or by walking into it. I guess that's the end of Shade Silverwing. Well, this has to be fixed. But, well, it's okay, because it's about time to stop this chapter. I guess off screen, once this is fixed, I'll just have to do that fight again. Not a big deal.